Welcome to the recap of Season 1 League, going into Season 2 of League. We have a few topics to cover as we get into this season of competition. Joining me today is Chris Larson, our executive producer, and of course I am Drybear, Hires Drybear, one of our design members. Now of course, coming out of Season 1, there is a reward for being in Season 1. You get Bakasura Rage skin, which is already in the game. You get a frame, which is pretty cool, and some icons. Which one are you going to get?
I'm going to get the Rage skin.
Okay.
Will not be getting a frame.
Okay.
However, we should talk about a lot of people have been asking about, well, does Masters get their own reward? Do Diamond players get a different reward? And so the frames each have a unique icon on them. So the Masters players' frame will be unique to the Masters division.
That's right. And they'll also get an icon that represents where they ended Season 1 with. So you can show off your swag of what you were in Season 1. And really kind of show how far you got and really how far you look to go into Season 2. But one thing we're doing as well as we kind of reevaluate Season 1 is we're actually going to be adjusting where the rating sets sit for each tier and division and actually shifting that curve along. Can you talk about that?
Yeah. So our original analysis to where we should set each tier's like target elo was only based on 6 months of data. Well, now we have 18 months of data to go by. So what we found was the Masters division was actually set a little bit too high. It was set to about 0.6% of the population, and we wanted it to be more about 2%. So that division's elo is going to be lowered down to approximately like Diamond 3 division.
Sure.
So if you're a Diamond 3 player right now, you're really in Season 2 will be a Masters player.
Now, there are some people who have been playing for a very long time, some of our older players, right? And we're going to be converting some of those as well.
Yeah, so one of the big things we're doing is when we do the conversion, when we do the patch, we will move people towards where, if you're way below where your target elo is, we're going to move you to the right tier or closer to that tier.
It's a lot easier to just get to where you feel you should be and be able to
a lot of people, if you remember, back in the day, we used to start everyone at Bronze 5 and you had to work your way up.
Right.
Well, when we added the qualifying matches, anyone that had less than 10 matches, we basically set their division back to qualifying. However, if you were in like Bronze 4, Bronze 3, and you had 60 matches and your elo was up in Diamond, we actually didn't touch you, and you had to wait for your next promotion to actually move towards that the tier that you're supposed to be in. So, and some of those people just kind of gave up. They're like, well, I'm in Bronze 3. It's terrible. So what we're going to do is when we convert everyone to Season 2, it's going to automatically move you up. So when you log in, you potentially might be in a new division.
Yeah, so upon logging in, if you were of the other divisions, and you can look online to find out where rewards sit, you can expect to see possibly some rewards from what you got in Season 1, as well as maybe an adjustment into a new division or tier, depending on where you were based on your rating.
That's right.
One thing that we also did is we tried to make it so the bounds were limited as well. So the top and bottom of the ranging of the ratings has been adjusted.
Right. And that's going to help our matchmaker. So we had a lot of people that were really good players, and because of the way our matchmaking works, and as you win and lose games, we always want your elo to move at least a little bit. Well, the problem is if you're a really good player and you just win all the time and you play hundreds or maybe even thousands of games, your elo can kind of get inflated. It can just keep going up. So there's people that were at like 3,800 elo, and the problem is there are people that are at like 2,900 elo that are equally as good. Maybe they don't have as many games played.
Right.
So the problem is the matchmaker gets this 3,800 elo player, and he has to balance that score out with lower elo players, and that's just a problem. So we're going to cap it at about, I don't know what the exact elo number is, but it's like 3,200 or so.
Well, speaking of capping and resetting, we're also going to be resetting the TP amounts, the tribute point amounts for everyone, including those in Masters. So, for the sake of it, if you go into the new patch and you haven't been adjusted rating or haven't been adjusted tier division, you will have your tribute points reset just for the start of Season 2.
Yeah, everyone will be at 0. You'll have this. You'll either be at a higher division or the same division as you were in for Season 1.
No, it'll go down.
You will not go down. We're not going to like demote anyone because of the changing of the ELO structure on the tiers. It basically, you're going to go in and you'll have 0 games played, 0 TP. It's a fresh start.
Also means that everyone, obviously with no negative changes other than net change, or you're going further, plus rewards being, we're also obviously trying to encourage people to play League. And probably one of the best ways to do that is also our newest addition to League is the fact that you can now queue with someone else. Duo queuing and team queuing is now available
That's true.
in League. Now there's some rules with that, right?
Yes. So we are going to allow dual queuing. This has been a big request that people have asked for, right up there with, you know, Arena League or something like that.
Right.
But yeah, so you can dual queue. You can only queue with someone that is in an adjacent tier. Not division, but tier.
Up and down.
Up and down. So if I'm a gold player, I can queue with my silver friend, or I can queue with my platinum friend. Masters will only be able to queue with another Masters or a diamond.
Since there's nothing above, they can only have the
That's
below.
right. So they'll only have one direction.
This also means that you have a good range to play with friends. But for example, I'm a bronze player, and my friend just went from gold to platinum. I wouldn't be able to play with him anymore.
No.
Right.
And vice versa, a Masters player can't, you know, mentor up a bronze player basically by, you know, artificially influencing his wins or losses.
That's right. And this, of course, just fits with us just encouraging people to want to play League more,
That's
be involved
right.
with the ranked system we have in the game, and just kind of get more.
Yeah, a lot of
rewards.
people, the only thing they want to do in SMITE is play League.
That's right.
And if you can't play socially, then it's just a barrier to entry that we don't want.
Well, with that gone, I think a lot of people want to play a little bit more League in game. Enjoy Season 2, ladies and gentlemen, and play a lot more competition, really kind of improve your game. If you guys are looking for more content on SMITE or changes in Season 2, go ahead and click on the annotations right on the screen.